Hey, what's up guys? It's Navarro, head trader at Penny Stocks Club 13. It's the first day of October, guys, 2020, and we started the month on a green note. So I hope everybody did as well, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and before I start, ask you a favor. That is to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already, guys, so that I can continue posting some of these educational videos and watch list videos for you all. So having said that, guys, I'm gonna get right to it. I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet for you all and provide the best information possible with a minimal amount of time. So let's go ahead and get to it, guys. So for the first trade that I had today, and just to recap on today, guys, I didn't trade in the morning. I was out, came back during power hour. I believe I got back like at 1:45, 1:50. I turned off my computer and started trading power hour a little bit before 2 o'clock. Of course, Central Time here in Texas, guys. Market closes at 3 o'clock here in Central Time. So I just had about an hour of trading, and that was enough to come up with a green day. So let's go ahead and get right to it, guys. So CHFS was my first trade, my first call out of the day, and it put up a big candle. You see the relative volume increase, so that was something that got my interest. Fortunately, I did have some alerts on it because I had done my technicals here, and you don't see them on this chart. I had it on my other chart. And let's go to the 1 day 3 minute, guys. So when I got here, it had tested this level right before I got here. Then on the second attempt, that's when I called it out. I thought it was gonna break over. It didn't. Pulled back. It bounced at 50. I came back in. I jumped back in. Of course, I stopped out here. I jumped back in when I see the increase in volume, and compared to the first attempt, let me change my tool here. Compared to the first attempt at the break of the 26-cent level, look at the increase in volume here when it broke. So it broke, it started flagging, then it made a move, took profits at, I believe, 0.3820. That was my final take profits. And you know, it didn't break down, it's still holding up, so this might be something to keep on watch for a possible continuation and a day trade if it continues to hold levels and continue pushing higher. So that's CHFS, guys, first trade of the day, and you know, made back the losses because I had a tight stop here. Made back the losses plus just a little bit extra more, so it was well worth it. CHFS. Then second trade of the day was BOXL. BOXL started hitting my alerts once it broke over 165. Mind you that I was on the CHFS trade, so I alerted it while on the CHFS trade. And let's zoom in here, guys. I alerted it, and they were asking me where I wanted to enter. I wanted to enter at 168, 170, guys. It was up here. I was waiting for a pullback. It just never. I had my entry at 170, I believe, and it didn't get back down to 170. It didn't pick me up. It didn't trigger me in there. So I had to just wait, be patient, let it finish making the move, and then start consolidating, which is this little flag pattern that I have here, guys. So I shouldn't have had this, but let's go ahead and redraw the technical. So this is something that if you are not a new trader and you see this and you don't see a pattern, it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and draw the pattern for you. I already had it there, but you know, now that you see this naked chart, let's go ahead and draw from where it started making the move. So you've got a flag pole here. Now let's draw the flag. So you've got this bottom right here, right? And this could you can consider this a failed breakdown. This is a failed breakdown of the 175 level, guys. So you can draw your line here, right? And you don't have to extend it all the way up out there. It could just be up here, guys. I just over exaggerated right now. So this can be considered a failed breakdown. So what is this telling you? This is telling you that if shorts try to come in here, that they were rejected for the breakdown, and that bulls started taking control. So now you can start drawing your little flag pattern here. So you see that little triangle. and I probably did a little too close. I mean, it really doesn't matter as long as you understand what the pattern is. That's the little flag pattern. And then you've got this consolidation here where it got rejected there, got rejected there, got rejected there. So, you know, I did take an entry at 175. I took an entry. I had a bid at 175. It got me in. It triggered me here. And then I was just holding through the pattern. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. It was just holding. I was just holding through the pattern, and then I wanted it to break out of the pattern. It broke out here, and I was ready to take profits. 184. That's where people took profits. On my smaller accounts, I'm holding this one for a swing trade, and you can understand why, since it's just starting to probably reverse and take off. So BOXL, guys, on a swing trade watch, and also a good day trade off of this flag pattern. So that was BOXL, guys, in a nutshell. Just a little freebie for those of you that are trying to learn how to trade, guys. That's the way you trade a flag pattern. So let's see. The next one that I called out, guys, was TBLT. Man, this one was a great swing trade, guys. Had it on swing trade watch, and look at where it's at right now. So if you didn't trade it, if you're not swing trading it right now, have it on watch for a possible continuation and a possible day trade tomorrow, guys. TBLT. This was another one. Let me take you to the daily. So an oversold pattern. This is what I recommend for beginners to start trading. If you want to start learning how to swing trade, because these are easier to identify. You can see trying to reverse here, but this would be your entry at the reversal with the increasing volume and the price action coming in. So that's why it's probably trading higher right now, and it's got a room all the way to 1. And this one can move. TBLT has shown that it can move, guys. It has a history of making big moves, big intraday moves. So this would be a great possible day trade tomorrow. And for those that are holding on a swing trade from the call out today, you know, I got to lock in profits tomorrow if they're in it. So that was TBLT on a nutshell, guys. And hopefully, again, this is something that can help you out in your trading journey. So that's TBLT. And then the other one for a swing trade, guys, and some of you might be wondering what's going on with this one. Why would you call out something like that? I'm gonna explain my thought process, and you don't have to agree with me again, but I'm gonna show you what I mean. So if you go back here on the daily, you can see the rejection here at the 190 level, then right here at the 190 level twice. Then there's a gap up. Let's zoom in. Here's a gap up yesterday, and you can see where it held support. Previous rejection or previous resistance becomes new support. So that's where it bounced. And then today, so you've got this big gap, right? So you've got bulls or bears coming in trying to crush the stock, trying to have it come back down to where it came from. And then you've got the bulls today coming in and, you know, putting up this big candle, bring the price up significantly, and having a good close today. So what I'm thinking is that if we can break this level here, the 260 cent level, we can, and possibly break the 268, which was yesterday's intraday high, then we can see some squeeze probably to 3, and if it breaks 3, probably even more. The market has been crazy lately, so I mean, nothing is out of the ordinary at this point in time. So this one, we're in it for a swing trade, and let me show you why, guys. So CTIC, let's see if we can find something that's comparable to it. I mean, keep in mind, I'm gonna highlight these 2 candles here, and I'm gonna give you a little quick test on your trading knowledge. Look for that setup right there. Let's go to WWR. All right, guys, so here is WWR, and thinking back at what I highlighted on CTIC, where can you see that pattern? I'll get about 10 seconds, guys. All right, so if you're good at identifying patterns or setups, then you already saw it already. And here it is, guys. I already got my tool here to highlight it for you. Here's a similar setup. Again, every stock is different. That doesn't mean that CTIC is going to work, but we trade what we see. And if anything is an indication of a possible setup where you got this gapping up, try to get knocked down. Then you've got bulls coming in, bringing the price close to the previous day's high. Now you've got this gap up the following day, which is today. It opened up here, guys. So just look at that from the close. If you entered the previous day, which was yesterday on WWR, and today you woke up to the market here, then you've got this gap up all the way up here for a 33% return, guys. Let's go to the 1-day 3-minute. This is what I'm talking about. Let me close this. Let me remove this. So if you would have taken an entry anywhere here, guys, anywhere here, and held it for a swing trade, understanding what the setup is, look at where it opened, guys, at close to 340 for about a 33-35% return. So that is why we trade what we see, and it doesn't mean, again, that it's gonna work, but the setup is there, and there was no reason for us not to be aggressive and take that trade. So again, guys, we are on CTIC. Let's go to the daily, and we've got that similar setup as WWR. So we might expect a similar move in the morning. We don't know. It's yet to be determined. But again, we trade what we see, and we like to set up CTIC. So hopefully that helps you identify some of those possible swing trade opportunities, guys. And that's what I'm trying to provide for each and every one of you, so that you all can start, especially if you have a small account, guys. That's the reason we swing trade, and that's the reason I swing trade, because if we want to get around that PDT rule, then we need to learn how to swing trade. And if we're not successful with swing trades, then there is no way that we're going to be able to grow our accounts significantly and properly. So you have to be multidimensional. You got to learn how to day trade. You got to learn how to swing trade if you want to grow your small account. There's no other way about it if you want to be a successful trader. Understanding swing trades will help you a whole lot with your day trading as well. So having said that, guys, the best advice that I can give you is just learn. Just educate yourself, guys, on trading. Just grow your trading knowledge, guys. That's all I can advise you to do. So CTIC, let's keep on moving, checking the rest of the setups that we saw, and let's go to possible gappers, guys, for tomorrow. I only have a couple, and I will end with that. There, of course, we're gonna add more on tomorrow's gappers, because you never know. There's news that hits in the morning, and then they start gapping up. So we'll add those tomorrow. But for now, let's look at what's gapping up after hours, and can be possible day trade opportunities tomorrow. XTNT, guys. Again, this chart pattern is just, I mean, it's ridiculous. It's no good. If I was looking for something to trade right now, I wouldn't be looking at this. It's just a horrible chart, in my opinion. But here's why it's on watch for tomorrow. Because it's gapping up, so it might present some opportunities tomorrow. It does have a good range. It's got a good range right now, so you can see that it established support around 112. Right, so here's a free support and resistance level, and it got rejected at exactly 155. I'm gonna go with a 150 level, which would be the important one to be broken. So from 112 to 150, that's a 30% range, guys. So will this be a good opportunity or day trading opportunity tomorrow? Yes. It all depends on how it opens again. By what we don't even know how it's gonna open. If it's gonna open higher, if it's gonna open lower. But if it stays within this range, then it's something that we might be interested in. For now, it's just a possibility. It's just a suggestion. It's just an idea. Tomorrow we'll see what happens. So XTNT, and then we have just one more. I believe it's LONE, guys. This is just ridiculous. And what's going on? Here we go. LONE. Look at this big move, guys, after hours. Let's look at the daily and show you that there's nothing to see here. It was just on a big downtrend. There's nothing to see here. It did have relative increase in volume, so that's probably why it started squeezing out in the afternoon. We don't know how it's going to open tomorrow, but it's something to have on watch for a possible day trade. So this one, guys, if I would have seen this setup here in the afternoon, this would have been a definite call out for a swing trade. And I mean, in my opinion, even if it retraces back to the 40-cent level, to the 35-cent level, from the entry of about 25 cents, guys, and if it opens at 40, you'd be up 60%. If it opens at 35, you'd be up 40%. If it opens at 30, you'd be up 22%. So, this one was just a great swing trading opportunity. I missed it. I didn't have any alerts, guys. It just showed up on my after hours scanner. So, that's pretty much it. And I don't trade after hours, so I'm just putting this up as a suggestion, as an idea, something to look for tomorrow. And of course, we can add some of the morning gappers to the list, and we'll take it from there, guys. So I hope this helped you in some way, shape, or form in acquiring a little bit of extra knowledge, guys, and swing trading setups, day trading setups, and a little bit of the technical side of trading. Again, guys, if you enjoy these videos, they're educational for you, they're informational for you, just go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. If you have any comments, guys, post them down in the comment section below. But again, I'm going to ask you, if you are going to place a comment, guys, just keep it professional. If you disagree with me, that's fine. We can, feel free to disagree. That's fine. Your trading style might differ from mine, but just keep it professional and state your disagreement in a professional way, and we can have a good educational and maybe even entertaining discussion about how our ideas differ and how we can possibly grow together and learn from each other, our different trading styles, combine them and become more or multi-dimensional traders. So that is it for me, guys. Hope everybody has a green day tomorrow. We'll see you all at the open, and we'll catch you on the next one.